Apparently it just decided it needed to crash and reboot to get it to work. Go figure. Alright, well, we're on now. That was weird. I forgot how to do tactical mode. I forgot that was a thing. See, there we go. All right. How do you do tactical mode? I forgot about that. Excuse me. Inoculator, is that 0 or O? I think it's O. Okay. Alt-T for tactical view. Interesting. Cool. Well, we'll bring you all into the chaos of me trying to remember things, and we'll go from there. Oh, I need to enable sound. There we go. Just have to poke it. Alright. Excellent. Alright. Everything looks good there. I think we are good. Matt will be joining us in just a moment. He had something to take care of while I was dealing with the crazy of things not functional. Nice. If only we did intel missions, but we haven't been. We've been doing other stuff. Alright. I think we are all set and good to go. Just double checking everything since we had that failure. That was so weird. Nope. Yeah, it was so weird because I just go to run it on Steam another time to see if it'll work, and the whole computer just froze. Steam's like, nope, we're gonna lock down your whole machine. Just broke it all. Alright. Interesting. What do you do? I don't remember. Priority assignments. Okay. Not available. Oh, I see. These are all the DLC ones that we didn't pay for. Pay us more money. More money.
On speaker, okay, so that you can hear it.
I need to quickly go check Little Miss because I just heard her make a noise. I will be right back.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna put him over here, and then you should be able to hear him. Say hello.
Hello, I have to step away for just a minute. I just heard Little Miss.
Okay. Okay. Right. Good boy. Go and grab it. Grab it. Where you going? Where you going? This way. I can throw it back to you. Or
All right.
oh.
So that was interesting. She's in there kicking the wall instead of sleeping like she's supposed to be. I'm sure you never heard of that one happening, huh?
No, never. Couldn't even imagine such a. I am gonna be back and forward because Mama is getting ready to go, I guess, away for the weekend. We
Oh.
Bubba, and so she is all of a sudden expecting me to look after him while she does that. So, you know.
That's kind of the thing you should notify people of ahead of time.
I knew that she was going away. That's fine.
No, I meant the second part, the expecting. Expectations are to be known, not unknown.
Because I could have said, hey, I'm probably going to be an hour late or something.
Something like that. Or we could have, rescheduled or something. But
So I'm sort of going to be inattentive. I'm sorry.
I understand.
What you doing, buddy? Closing the door? Good boy. Well done. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to open it now. You like help?
So these are just cooldown.
Other than all of that, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
No. All right, is better than not, I guess.
Life and work and everything has been a bit.
Yes. Seems like both you and Malkov are in that position at the moment.
Yeah.
Where, both of you are having, like he said the most major issues that he's had in 10 years of working where he's working.
Yep. It's a thing, all right. And it's not fun. But we do what we can do.
And is your company still deciding that they're not like listening to anyone and just blindly changing everyone's jobs all the time so that you constantly...
Pretty much. They're also not doing what they say they're doing, and they're doing what they say they shouldn't do, and it's I don't think they really know what they're doing or what's going on. I think reality and their delusions aren't linking up, and they don't realize that. Because that would involve being, aware and alert.
Pop him on the nose. Pop him on the nose. Pop him. There you go. Look, he shakes. See? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Like, you'd think that, I'm assuming that, a lot of employees are, going to them and saying this isn't okay.
I mean, but then you'd have to actually listen to your employees, and that's just weird. You don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, who would do that?
I don't know why you would. That's just weird.
Really? Right? I mean, one employee comes to you and says that, and you might reasonably go, oh well, that's just their opinion. 10 come to you and say that, and you go, maybe. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I created the co-op, so you should be able to join. I don't remember if I had to create the co-op so that you could or not, but it's there.
No, it was just, it was just hosted up, and then I was just able to join.
And it showed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Chili Dogs! Welcome in, sir. How was the rest of your stream, dude?
See if I can get little Mister settled for a few minutes, alright?
Yeah.
And then I will see if I can come and join you, okay?
Did you get Lubu or not? Were you able to get Lubu, or you didn't quite get there? He's dead? Oh. All right. Dead inside. Well, I was there for a lot of it. Like, you were going at it so many times, dude. That was intense. The fun of roguelike games where you endlessly try to make it work. I think a different guy joined, Matt, because I thought I made it private, and it doesn't look like it worked. Red hair deserved better. Yeah, I get that. Is there a way to invite someone? There is. I should have put Matt in here, and then I could have tried to bring him in directly, I wonder.
All right. I will try to get on. Let me flip back over to the other.
Yes, someone else joined temporarily, so I'm not sure what happened there. Excuse me. You plan on doing some more of that, Chili Dogs? If so, I'll have to keep an eye out for your next stream and see if we can see if you can succeed at bringing them down. Chili Dogs was doing some Wulong Dynasty earlier. I don't know if you saw that, Matt.
I did not. I have been very distracted.
Yep.
Have you finished now, Chili Dogs, with your stream?
He just raided into me, so yes, he did.
Just raided into you, right?
Yep.
All right.
He brought in his 22 peeps.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Indeed. Greatly appreciate that. He was trying to take down Lubu, and he said he's going to mount the horse head because it was kicking his butt because he was hard, and like when he's on horseback there, he jumped from like the other side of the arena all the way across and like jumped back, and like it was just crazy. Him almost, you know, when like the game lags out and like it spazzes. It was almost doing that, but it was actually not failing. It was intentional. where he's just going back and forth.
Well, yeah. That sounds.
And it was intense. I was watching him up until my computer decided it needed to crash because Steam was having problems.
Yeah.
Like literally Steam's like, nah, bruh, I don't want to work. I'm done. I'm like, we're trying to play a game. Nah, man, I don't want to work.
Yeah. That's about right. So we're switching character, and we're 52 now, right?
Something like that.
I think that's
Wait, what?
going on. Yeah.
Oh, that's the week thing. Okay. I don't think my game is still hosted. Tell me if it is or not.
I will have a look. I'm just loading up now.
Mm-hmm. It's all good, man.
I left little one with some banana, some orange to hopefully give him something to focus on.
Yeah,
He's just
I
about
get
at the
that.
point of wanting to go to sleep, but he's just not quite there yet.
That's nice when they actually do that. Mine decided they don't need naps. Naps are for the weak.
Obviously.
And my response is, I wish I could have naps. I'll be weak to have naps.
I'll have a nap. Why don't you guys, do all the housework and I'll go have a nap? Yeah,
You can
yeah,
go
that's how it
clean
works.
the house and I'll take a nap.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to work. I'm like, and what do you think we
This is
do?
taking a really long time to load today. There we go. So let's get all of that. Co-op. Yeah, no, I don't see you. I see Pinky's Party Playhouse.
Not a problem. I will go and see what I can do here. I thought it had removed itself.
Uh-huh.
How about now?
It's refreshing.
You might be able to find it. Oh, hey, look, you found it. What do you know?
Sure.
It's almost like it was named for you or something. How do I add friend? Here, I think.
I added you.
Oh,
Let's
that works.
just right click on my name and then on the left hand side the
Oh,
yeah.
that would make more sense. Cool. Just wanted to get you added there so we could try to see if that works to get you in the game quicker next time. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Where's our continued mission?
Doing things. We were doing things.
Mission deployment.
And I need to deposit some stuff before we go anywhere.
Are you ready?
Not quite. Let me just quickly deposit some things, and then I will.
And for all you lovely people coming in, we played this a while ago. Neither of us has played for a long time. We played a little bit last week, and then that's all we've played in well, for me, it's been like a few years. Year and a half, 2 years. How long has it been since you've played, Matt?
A while.
Before last week.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
But
it's been a while, so we're a bit rusty. But they've had some updates, and the other game we were doing broke, so we figured we'd do this for now as a fun little co-op, and we welcome you to join us for the adventure.
Indeed. Alright, I am good to go now.
Okay. I was pretty certain Cassera was dead last night, by the way.
Oh, look, it was rough, man.
Like they
and
literally could hit me.
Yeah. And we've got a harder fight coming up. Oh, I have some ideas about what we can do, but oof.
It's all good. I wasn't blaming you, like I said. It was just the dice. Like they literally, you could hit me every time, but no one else. It was like,
look, I'm pretty sure that the enemies rolled 5s on just about everyone else. Yeah, it was hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Like they literally were rolling terrible and missing everyone else, but me. They hit every time.
I mean, you definitely lived up to your namesake of being the tank, that's for sure. Holy goodness.
No. Yeah, kidding.
It was really interesting to see the reactions to things in the game actually using tactics. That the reactions at the table were very interesting.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it and stuff, and I'm just like, yep, that hurts. Yep, that hurts.
It didn't help that we, like, a lot of us couldn't hit the side of a barn, but
we were all rolling low. I could hit them, and they could hit me. The problem is there's 3 of them and 1 of me. So 3 hitting to 1 hitting, 3 wins.
And then the boss chick, she's like just chugging potions like no one's business, going from like almost dead to like almost
that was
full.
extremely legit annoying. Like that was, and I'm not faulting you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not faulting you for it. That was the thing she should have probably done, but it was extremely frustrating because we kept getting her almost down. And then she just went right back up. And it's like, well, but, because they couldn't hit. And so every time she would be able to have the time to go back up. And like, I scored some massive hits on her that almost killed her multiple times. And then the whole party failed to nick her to finish her off.
Yeah.
And that's not you anything on you and GM, that's dice, and it was just frustrating because of that. Not in a at the game kind of way, yeah, at the dice kind of way, right? We've all been there before where we're like, I hate my dice. I just hate my dice. And it's like, why? Why you betray me like that?
Yeah. Much.
So, yeah, nothing on you bad about you on that. You did great. You did fine. It was just a bad dice night. And I will never blame you for a bad dice night because I've been there myself. I have had nights where I don't roll below a 15 before on my players. And I've had nights where I cannot roll above a 10 on my players. And it's...
Variance happens, and whether it's in weapon or whether it's line or...
And that's the thing, I get that that is frustrating, and I don't fault anyone for that, but I understand that it is frustrating, but it's part of the game.
Sure it is.
Man, I love my big death robots.
They are very
Rescued by
impressive.
an Inquisitor. Is that a good or a bad omen?
Like, I love the death robots. I'm all about the death robots. soon as I got them, I was like, no, I'm doing the robots. I heard lots of people say that for power gaming reasons, the little scurry bots are actually better. I'm like, I don't care. That's not what I'm in for. I'm in for the death robots, and we go death robots.
Robots is great.
And I have not been disappointed about doing the death robots. I am very pleased with the death robots. I enjoy the death robots. They make me happy that I have the death robots.
So this weapon that Malkov suggested is good.
Yeah.
But what it does mean is that I am probably going to get RSI really quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
The main thing is, if you're enjoying it, perfect. If you're liking how the weapon is, you like how she's is with it, that's the point. I'm not doing this game to power game it. I'm doing this game to chill and have fun with it, right? That's why I do the robots, because I like them. I don't care if the meta says they're not the best choice. I don't care if statistically you can, get more damage and, everything via another option. I like the death robots. I have death robots. It's fun just watching them cause deaths as death robots. That's the whole goal of them, and that's what they do. I mean, I'm sure you saw that last night, right? Last night with Kasur, I should have done some things differently, but he wouldn't have. Was it wise? No. But it's what he would have done. He's duty and honor, and so he's like, no, that Lady Jamandi could be on the other side. We're looking for her, guys, people. Boom, kick the door open. He wasn't trying to cause problems. He was trying to be like, we're on a mission. We have objectives. We must complete what we're supposed to.
And everyone was on board. It's not like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of them were like, why would you kick the door open? Kind of reaction. It's like, because it's what we're supposed to do. This is where we're going. It's what we need. We found other people knocked unconscious. We can't delay and tarry.
Yeah. And they will probably come and help.
Oh, yeah.
More than likely, because I don't fancy our chances without something. So
yeah, my goal was actually, like, I think I mentioned it to you, was to tell Bard Boy, Loudmouth, to be a loudmouth and see if he can get their attention and bring them up to us. I think purple was secondary objectives. I think we should go back north for that, actually. Oh well.
That was the last one. Now get your
Alright.
flock to the extraction zone.
So.
Oh, extraction zone. Perfect. I just don't want to miss the loot. Loot for the loot throne. Loot for the loot throne. Or no, it's gold for the gold throne, loot for the loot god. Because, the emperor is the god of loot.
Extraction zone reached. All survivors are accounted for.
For
Well
the
done.
loot.
Stand by for retrieval.
Gold for the gold throne. Loot for the loot lord. Doesn't sound like anyone, else, right?
No, not at all. Know what you're talking about.
Yep, come that way. I fell behind dealing with the people getting portaled out.
Yeah, just we don't have much time because that was the main objective. So I'm just
It's all
zooming.
good.
And then I'm gonna get as many kills and as much loot as possible. There we go.
Oh,
Too
good.
shabby.
And that's the end.
Yeah.
And there we go. We got to the
Alright,
end, and the
give
end made us go.
Give me a minute and I'll just check on
Yep.
things and I'll be right back.
Unyielding Legion. Cool. You just got Unyielding Legion. Heroic deed complete. Unyielding complete 25 missions without losing a single construct. Check adept. Offensive Bionics perk unlocked. Ooh. Per reserve percentage. Is that damage we do or damage they do? I hope it's damage that our constructs do, but we need to look at that. Where is our new perk? There it is.
Oh, I think we should be good. All right, so
I think this is damage bonus. Is this damage bonus for me or for... I think that's for me, but I want it for my constructs. It's only... Hey! Thank you, Error. I appreciate that. Welcome in. What's up?
Were you asking a question of me, or?
I'm asking a question of the game, and it's not answering me. It's really being stubborn about replying to my requests.
Oh, I see. So what?
I want to know if the
it?
damage boost is for me or my constructs. I want it for my constructs, but I think it's for me.
Which node?
Damage reduction. Let's see, damage reduction per reserve percentage for Tech Adept and the constructs. Yeah, see, that's the sort of thing. It says and the constructs there. I want to boost my constructs for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons, yeah. How you doing, Era? Hope you're doing well.
So I just unlocked this perk that says I get 0.5% bonus damage per reserve percent up to 50% at 100. Well, I have 100 reserve, but that's 50 damage to me. I don't do good damage. I do not good damage.
Yeah, I think that one's to you. You were hovering over one before that. Yeah, so that one gives...
Like that one says it's for those Isoles.
Yeah.
Which, okay,
and
great.
You had one earlier which was attack speed and movement speed for the constructs as well.
Yeah. And that's why I was hoping that one was for the constructs, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think it seems to be fairly specific.
Yep.
To it.
I was trying to see if I can boost the constructs anymore, because that would be helpful.
Yeah, that's not helpful, that particular one. You would need, yeah, you need to...
I don't know. I think I'm fine the way it is for now.
Should be fine. Supreme all resistance.
Something like that would be useful if you were doing the Pistoles, because you summon just a mass horde of them. Right?
And movement and attack speed.
But I get 3 of these big guys, so that's 6%. Ooh. But oh well, it's fine. Are you ready to go?
Sure am.
Onward and upward, my friend. Another mission commences. For the Emperor. But no, that's part of why I thought about what other characters I'd enjoy playing other than Kassur. Because knowing that no one else in the party was any sort of a real tank, I knew the probability for not surviving was low. That wasn't mean, you know, of course that doesn't mean I'm going to try to get him killed. I don't want him to die. I like him, but I'm also not delusional.
I'm going to give us a leg up that
yeah,
because we did miss something. And so I'm going to give us a way. We missed a few things. I'm going to give us a way that we might go, oh, well, maybe there's...
Oh no, I messed up.
You've got two.
Because I swapped that one out, I lost enough that I couldn't have another one. And I didn't realize that. That was a terrible mistake. Well,
that's one mission.
yeah, no, I'm not upset about it. That was a mistake I didn't pay attention to. No, I've been enjoying the game a lot. Thank you.
Look, it's meant to be difficult, so
oh yeah,
it is.
And I knew that, and it doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's part of why I was like, I don't know that how far I'm going to make it with him, because I know it's not easy. It wasn't designed to be easy. It was designed to be a bit epic in more than one way. And it's like, yep. It definitely holds up to its anticipated plan, so. Ew. Ew.
Just like yesterday, actually. We walked into that room and everyone was
like, no, that's not what I wanted to see. Please, no, none of that.
He deserved worse, much worse.
Ugh.
That instrumental video that I did with the ambience, I uploaded it to YouTube as I have been doing, and within a day it's gotten nearly 100 views.
Dude, sweet. I've never had one do that well.
So that's pretty insane. So that shows
that is awesome.
Unless it's just like a weird anomaly, I need to be doing more of those.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do.
That could be a weird anomaly, and it's possible.
Only one way to find out. Do it more and find out.
Yeah. One way to find out.
That'd be awesome if that's not a fluke either, because that would be excellent.
Right? Like, I mean, it doesn't get me anything on YouTube. Like, it doesn't. I
Not
don't
yet,
get
no.
it.
But if it keeps going at that, then it's going to grow, and then you might. And if nothing else, it might bring some over to your Twitch channel as well.
Yeah. Cool. Unfortunately, unless you opt into all the things and you know exactly what you're doing with YouTube, it's like pretty hard to monetize it.
Yeah, it's
And
rough.
let's be honest, I just don't know what I'm doing.
It's it's hard to know.
But
Even
if
people who
if I
claim they
stream-
know don't necessarily, because it changes.
Yeah, but if I upload a few of those, and if they all do something like that, I might look into it, because
Yeah.
at that point it's like probably worth it if I'm getting 100 views.
Oh yeah.
When it's like 10, it's like, man, just not worth even thinking about.
If it's 10, it's like, okay, great, cool.
I
cool
don't
things.
appreciate it. It's not like I don't appreciate it.
Oh right.
But
It's not like it's life-altering or going to, necessarily bring big growth or anything.
No pity.
how you doing, Crowfang? Good to see you. I was just saying at DM Next that my latest instrumental stream that I did with the visualization, it got 100 views in a day on YouTube. It's kind of insane.
I've never got 100 views in a day. Most of my videos don't even have 100 views on them, period, for the life of them.
Yeah, same. That one just has done really well for
Yeah.
reasons.
So that's why I was saying, like, it's absolutely worth it if that's the case. That is cool.
Great.
Well done, sir. Well done.
And like those have just been an experiment, like because
Right.
I just been too sick to sing, and I'm like, well, I wonder what's gonna happen if I do this, and then
Apparently, you succeed.
it looks like
Word bearers, decimator engine.
Fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
is dead.
Decimator engine got decimated. Whoa!
Absolutely.
His time has come. His life forfeit.
That buff would have been good. Oh well. I need to press F in this game more often. Alright,
F, Y,
let's
F.
execute.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I let the robot do that. The robot do that for me. I probably should. I completely forgot about that.
Especially on a big enemy like that. But it's another button to press. Buttons.
I get that. And I gotta unload before we start the next.
Same. Same.
I got too much stuff.
Alright, so get rid of those, get rid of those. Let's sort, let's over here.
Hey, that's cool.
And
Perfect. All right, let's see what we got here. Right click, sentiment. Already got an on my cyanics. We don't need another one.
I don't think any of those are going to be upgrades. Fortunately.
That one would be better.
So, sell 457.
Kill an enemy with a single attack. I don't think that's going to happen on this guy.
Yeah,
Oh, fun.
I have a feeling it's probably not going to happen. No offense.
I mean, none taken.
He's just not built for that.
No, he's not. That's why I said I don't see that happening.
Alright, I need to click another passive.
That's like saying that you're going to have summons come in and help out. No. No, you're not.
Yeah.
I do
I'm
not believe
wondering
that
whether-
class has a single summon capable.
I don't know of one, but yeah. I'm wondering whether whether I need to respec from out of area stuff with this character now that she's just like completely different, and whether I need to go to something else. I'm not sure. Is there a respec in this game?
Yes. There's a consumable you can partake.
Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, I've got all of these area effect things. I'm just not sure that that's best for this weapon or not. But we will keep it
I
for the
can't
moment.
find that skill that I had. Do you remember what it was called?
Nope. No idea. Sorry, I do not know. Did your attributes change, maybe? And you needed to...
No, I picked a different skill here, and I'm trying to remember which one I had.
Because all of your attributes are uneven right now. You haven't got a third bonus. I'm wondering if...
Well, that's where it was. I know there was one that did it. Oh, here. But I had it unlocked.
Complete 100 missions without dying on your level or higher. Tech adept. So it's only for tech adept.
But I am a tech adept, and I had that unlocked. That's the one that I had selected. Well, that's annoying.
Do we want to relog and see if it...
We can. Here, let me quickly check my other character. No, is there a way to switch my character? Or do I have to quit?
I think you have to quit.
Yep, I'm not seeing another way. But that's annoying. Like, I remember having that skill. So I'm going to go on this 33, okay? I'm pretty sure I had it on him. I think I had it possibly on the 29. Right there, see? That's it. I'm trying to see it up here now. Yeah. Check it out. Archaeotech Constructs Summoning. Complete 100 missions without dying. But I already have it unlocked. They changed it and they took it from me. And now because I didn't realize that and I unselected it, I cannot reselect it.
Alright, so we're just gonna have to do a whole bunch of missions.
That's extremely annoying, though. That's so annoying that they do stuff like that. I've completed over 100 missions.
Yeah.
At my level or higher with this guy by now. It's like they just decided to purge them all and have it not be so.
Yeah. I'd be interested when you load it up for you to go into your heroic deeds and go into the Tech Adepts ones only, and then see how far it's progressed.
Oh, these are all complete ones. I need the incomplete ones.
You just go to the Tech Adept only because it's a specific Tech Adept one, so you don't have to scroll through so many. Yeah. And then...
I don't even see that one here. Oh, here we go. 76 out of 100.
Alright, so we just need to do 48, no, 24. Yay.
24, yeah. But I've already done that. That's the annoying part, is I already did that.
I'm sorry, man. I tell ya.
Like, I had to work at that and get it before, and now I have to redo it because they messed it up. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the other guy, and I'm going to pull the tech stuff off onto him to free up space in my inventory. And then I'm going to jump back on this guy so I have a little bit more space to offload a few things. That is so annoying, though. I'm gonna have, I might just switch to the Castilian or something too. Just to, you know, maybe change it up a little bit.
Like if...
Because I had a mission to kill with Castilians too.
this.
There we
Awesome.
go. And you get the others out on the other characters. But for now, that'll free up enough.
I wonder if it's worth, like, getting a whole stack of extra quality but losing my digital weapons for a little while.
You could.
I'll see how that goes. It's worth trying, I think.
Well, thanks for your patience as I looked into that.
Oh, of course. Let's see.
I cannot believe that, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna have force field instead now for a little while, and I'm
Cool.
just gonna store this digital
What
weapon.
was... Heal health points. Wow. Construct only playthrough. Turret, I mean. Turret construct only playthrough. Interesting. Yeah, Castilian robots. Well, I'll do that. They take up a little bit less. Oh wait, these are Castilian robots. So that was the right one. Never mind, I'm being silly. Alright. Because these are, yeah, Castilian robots, and that's what it was, I think. Now I'm just getting myself all confused. Yeah, it is Castilian. Alright, well, I only have 2 of them for now. I have to recreate the group.
Yeah. It's just looking for...
There you go.
Alright, co-op. Join.
All right. Now it's time to bring the robots to the field of battle once more. Let us begin bringing retribution. Thank you, Matt, for your sub. I am pretty proud of that and how it works to pop up.
Report several vulnerable cogitator stations in the
I
area.
did that.
Exact locations unknown. Tech priests predict moderate hostile presence.
Kill robots. Kill for me. Burn the infidels with your destructive capabilities. Whee! I run around and watch things die. I will admit that I am certain that this playstyle is not one that some people would enjoy, but I'm particularly fond of it.
I mean, it's like, this is... You and I are playing, no one else.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, like, this character and its playstyle, like, I literally could just be like, okay, robots, do my work for me. I go hide. Like some people think would you call it passive destruction of the enemies is not desirable, and I'm like, but I like my robots killing everything. I like being able to build it in such a way where I can watch and see them all die.
Alright. Oh, he died.
I mean, how many people could say they beat the level by walking through it? I could unequip my weapons and still make it through the map. Even on solo. Right?
Yep.
I can be the ultimate pacifist who doesn't die.
Point of entry.
I don't fight, my robots fight.
That's it.
Don't make the robots angry. Don't do it. It's
Data
not
transfer
wise.
complete. Terminating access. We've got a good deal of information, but there's more. Locate other cogitator stations.
Now that's actually an item I think would be really cool. Is if you could get one that lets you replace your weapon with a like terminal or data pad or something that allows you to boost your, instead of attacking, it would just be boosting your constructs. Like that's the type of item that I want. Like that would be cool.
Great.
Let me pass on my gun and not have it, and instead boost my constructs. Or like be able to give them like direct controls or something, you know, something fun, something cool with it, where you get a nice boost for passing, you know, giving up having a weapon. Like I like that idea.
Oh.
Accessing the sacred.
Access.
Oh, there's a las gun in here.
Cool. We hit the thing here, so there came in.
Yeah, sorry.
Transfer complete. Initiating noospheric data entombment. Mission is a success. End of log.
I leveled up. I got better. There's a chest of loot.
Alright. Good.
Anything else we want to look at, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Zip. We teleport back to our vessel and prepare for once more. Master Datasmith, complete the Master Datasmith heroic deed. Great. What does that one do? Complete 50 missions without inoculator. Yeah, well, I haven't been using inoculator. Have your Castilian robots kill enemies. Ooh, bonus to Castilian robots for each existing Castilian robot. That's cool. Unfortunately, I can't have all of them that I need. Because they messed it up on me.
This one.
Yeah, here's another one. Two deeds completed. So let's make sure it is working. 77. All right. So it is working. Thought it'd be worth checking to make sure. All right. All right. You ready to go?
And
Mission deployment. Engage mission. I didn't see that the Castilians, or not Castilians, the Catafriends had any. I do need to switch to.
I don't know what those are, so.
It's a different type of robot. It's a track-based servitor instead of a robot.
I see.
I didn't see any heroic deeds for them. We should look though. I did see one for turrets.
Is your home game still going, Deanne?
Priority
Yeah.
purge protocols initiated and being
Hours ago.
observed. Noospheric data
Good.
streams are thrice encrypted
Haven't really
and
talked
set
about
to
it at
optimal
all.
flow. Good hunting.
Not a lot. It's gone well. We need to figure some more things out, how to make some more environmental things that I'm still a little bit weak at doing. I need to read over your suggestions again and try to ingrain them a little better, because it's different, and so it's, you know how it's tricky to start something different that you're used to doing, and I want to, but how to implement it well and fluidly, I've been trying to figure out.
Okay. Would it help
But other than that, it's been going well. I like the Kingmaker weather alterations. That's been helpful. I want to start using their camping stuff more, because I like how that is. They have rules for camping, but they're very light, but they still give you something.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that they gave you something to, you know, go with and do, but didn't really take a lot of effort. Which, as you know, certain things you can get players to do, certain things is hard to get players to do when they see it as not really giving them a reward, but just having them do more work. Even if it fits the setting, sometimes it's difficult to do.
Well, if it would help you, and if everyone agreed, I'd be willing to do something in in Kingmaker, like that. Everyone would have to agree.
It's already part of Kingmaker. That's actually where I got it from.
No, I mean the terrain.
Ah. Sure. We can ask the gents. I think that would actually be fun. At least for me, I think it would be. Because it opens...
I kind of intimated as much anyway.
Yeah, you did.
In our discussion in relation to what could have been done. And then it's like, oh, so environment. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I hadn't really thought about that because a lot of times it's a picture on a map. Oh, well, it's not really interactable. It's just there, a scenery. Right? That's kind of a common trope that happens. And so it's okay, let's switch the mindset to, if it's there, it's interactable, right? Because when you think about it, like a lot of games like this, there's a lot of times you look at scenery and you're like, oh, okay, you can't interact with it. But what if they made it where every barrel, every item on the map could be interacted with, right? It would change things up and you'd have to kind of change the way you think. Not bad.
I mean, yeah, this is the thing. Like, I don't want it to become like oh, we have to think about all of these things. And
right.
All the time, and it gets taxing. I'm just saying, like, if this is helpful, like,
I would definitely be up for more of that sort of stuff. I like that, and that's why when you mentioned those last night, I was like, ooh, I need to change the way I think. I like that. It just hadn't crossed my mind because I've never... It's never been a thing in any game I've played in, right? Like that. So it's not that I'm against it. It just didn't come to mind because it hasn't been.
Right. Well, this is the beauty of, like, in-person games. You can do things that...
Well, even some of the in-person ones I had, they didn't really encourage or have that.
Threat eradicated. Mission
but I see the value in it, and I wish they did. And so I like the idea of including it and having it.
Things have been described, use them.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if, like, you know, the specific, like, the rules don't specifically say that you can do that. We're here to have fun. If that's fun, let's do it.
Yeah, that's more my view on it. But have played with GMs who didn't describe some of that, and they didn't have a map that had any of that. They kind of had it more basic. Or I had one that told you, no, you can't do that. That's not how that's set up to be. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, and fair. That's okay. That's okay.
Right. And
Nothing
so
wrong with running the game vanilla without any other...
No. And that's what I'm saying. So for me, it's I need to shift my mindset now that I know we can, and I'm excited for it, honestly. I need to get that mindset shift because it's different. Better in my mind. Like, in my opinion, it's better. But to others, it might not be. But it is different, so I do need to shift the way it works. Why are you not picking it up?
With it, because there aren't official rules for this. It's not going to be something that you could look up and go, oh, well, this does this. It'll be a case-by-case basis. And sometimes that can be grating to some people. So it might not be something that's desirable.
Right. And I get that. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't fault them for doing it that way. I like the idea of it being that way.
No further actions needed. The machine god is pleased. End of log.
Well, I have too much junk. What can I scrap? No, I didn't want to swap it. I wanted to scrap it. What do I have out there? Is there anything? There is a purple, so I need to do that before we go. Purple's better. Blue can go. No, I didn't want the blue one. I wanted the purple one. There we go. I need to offload my inventory. I didn't realize I filled up that quick. I had a whole tab open and it just filled up. Azrael, there's only one way to scrap his hammer. And that's right through Inkwell.
What do you mean, Azrael? Can you extrapolate on that comment for me? Shows 0 what, and yeah, just let me know what you mean. Sorry.
Oh, thumbs up.
Click the thumbs up button on YouTube for session 3, and it shows the black thumbs up for my click. But it still shows. Oh, it'll probably.
YouTube is special.
It'll probably just come in time. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it, but thank you. Have a look at it and see. For session 3. Yeah, I think it's just a glitch in the Matrix. Just a glitch in the Matrix. Just wanted to give you props for a great session. Love the game. I'm going now and watching to see what I could have done better RP wise. I got a suggestion on that for you, buddy. I think you're doing real good. But I do have one since you're going back and watching. Anyway, what I would say is in relation to your environmental awareness, and what I mean, I guess, is that we're all playing characters in a timeline, and at the end of a battle, in a computer game, you press a button and loot everything, and it takes no time. In a time-based game where there's actually an hourglass ticking, it's important to think about, hey, well, I've just come off like this massive battle, my allies are half dead and so am I, and while like we all have this like gut reaction to like loot everything instantly, have a think about whether your character would just like ignore everything, including his allies, in order to grab everything that's on everything nearby. I'm not complaining at all, because it's something that we have been like conditioned to.
Computer games condition you to it. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and so all I would say is, and this is in relation to other things, not just looting. So have a look around you, see what is surrounding your character and the characters around you. See what there is to interact with, you know, and think about the fact that, like, you know, these people are real in their world. And maybe, you know, just, I don't know, thinking in a line of, like, where, in a timeline and might assist you to, like, I don't know, be a little bit, have a few more ideas about what you, how you speak and act in situations in regards to what's around you and how quickly things are happening. And, like, another example is we've just come off a battle, and yeah, we've had 10-15 minutes to, like, refocus and stuff, and the characters have looked around them, but they also just, like, took 10-15 minutes knowing that they're not, like, at full capacity, and they're just like, well, we're not even going to listen at this door. We're
Thank
just
you for the follow.
going to go in. We're not even going to, like, investigate and, like, check to see if there's, I don't know, like, an idea of what might be coming, if there is anything. We're not thinking like the characters, in the sense that characters wouldn't just, like, go to the door with nothing. They wouldn't also sit at the door for 7 hours, you know, stroking their beards, going, I wonder if there could actually be something here, after multiple checks have said that there's not.
Right.
So there's this fine balance of, are we looking into things? And certainly for your character, being an investigator, like, looking at these bodies. Yeah, look at these bodies and go, well, hang on, my character might want to, like, figure out if there's something here that tells him what they might have been here for. Maybe there's a note from someone, or maybe the weapons that they've got are from a particular location, and maybe he can work that out.
Where were these crafted? Who did they source them from? Is there any indication of who paid them?
Yeah, and maybe you don't find anything, but maybe you find something. And, you know,
investigator should be investigating.
Inquisitive mind. And, I'm not saying you've done badly, and I'm not saying you're the only one who's, I don't know, doing things a specific way or anything, but these are just general ideas in relation to role-playing, and in relation to role-playing in a game where actually the time is being tracked, and your characters can do things individually that perhaps aren't as obvious or as commonplace when you're playing in a party-based game and you're playing everybody, sort of thing.
Yeah, like Cassiodor, I mean, part of why Cassiodor did that, like, just flumped down on the floor, because he just died thrice. He's not getting up, no. Nope, he's sitting there. He sat there for 10 minutes.
Right?
Not really talking. Just being still.
And it doesn't have
breathing.
to take up game time, right? That stuff is just like, well, you guys are taking 10 minutes to refocus, I'm going to take 10 minutes to breathe. Doesn't take any time to say that.
Just over here.
Or I'm taking 10 minutes to investigate, and then just rolling a single check, you know, or rolling 2 or 3 checks. Doesn't take any time. So that's all I would say. I think you're doing real well, man, and I think everyone's having a good time, and I don't think there's any complaints, so to speak. And I think you should be proud of where you're at and proud of what you're doing. And But like that's the one thing that I would say to look at, and as an idea, like just think about the time, think about what's happened. And
Think movie. Time is flowing. These are real characters.
The Emperor protects. Once again, the
Pat
enemies
yourself
of the
on the back,
Imperium
dude.
failed
Oh
miserably.
yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Matt. Definitely needs to pat himself on the back. He's done well.
We've got this map.
Yeah, we cleared the map. Cool. Enjoy the luck, friend. Yeah, we've all been loving the game, Matt. You're doing awesome.
Yeah, and look, I'm here for you guys first, and for viewers, potential viewers, second. And we've had a couple of little redeems and a couple of people coming along, and that's been really good. And if any of them have tips or tricks or things that they would like to see to improve things even more and improve their experience, they can, by all means, let us know.
That's where we're at, right? We're always open for hearing suggestions for improvement. As soon as you think you got it all, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Physical
missions
damage. Nice.
Round this bigger mission off. Got a little bit to go here.
What about it?
Like we've got two more, is it? Two more sections of this bigger
I think so,
mission?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it for now. Let me see here just to verify. Yeah, two more. It was just nice and easy to go through it because it's just like click, 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 click.
Yeah, makes it simple. Why not?
Simple can be beneficial at times. I really want to get that other robot back.
The enemies of the Imperium are infinite, and such a vast threat can only be fought with ingenuity. Kill the Masters, and you will render a sea of vermin helpless.
Oof, Nurglings. Nasty little boogers.
Alright,
Like,
we'll
literally
go left,
boogers.
since we've got loot
Ow.
left first.
Sure.
That really hurt.
Overwhelmed. No. How could you get overwhelmed?
Just resetting my suppression. those things hurt, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Well, they come in hordes. The thing is, one doesn't hurt, but when you're hit by 40 of them, even if it's only a little bit, it adds up.
Nice.
That's what's annoying about them. Like, Nurglings are just, like, spat out by the hordes, and a Nurgling isn't anything, but there's just so many of them that they become an issue because they literally just overwhelm.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down a stop time here because this looks particularly nasty.
Yeah.
Duty prevails.
Wow, that was very effective.
Oh, did you not use teleporter?
Oh, I did.
We did. I didn't see you for a moment, and I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay, now.
You can go either way.
Yeah. Oh, well, there'll be a teleporter in there as well.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to change that. Pew pew pew. My gun does little bits of damage. Of course, some of my robots come in and they just start pummeling them.
Alright, we've got a decimator over here.
Yup.
It's gonna drop up.
Doesn't look like he's doing too well.
No, not when he has like 90% reduced movement speed and attack speed.
And everyone's hitting
He
him.
deserved worse. Much worse.
I love that skill so much.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, it's beautiful. It's funny that my robots actually do more damage than me. They hit for 800, and I'm here hitting for 150.
Down south.
Yep. You're good. I didn't see that path at first. Come on, robots. Come on, robots. Is there a box back there? No, no box.
Oh, boss.
No loot!
My ears are bleeding. Must stop this emperor for serious.
I've got a bomb.
I couldn't disable the alarm in time. The right
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Silence.
Alright. Almost done. Job's done.
Oops.
Yes, me lord. Work, work, work. No. This mission would be a lot easier if we just did a whole bunch of hoolaloo, hoolaloo. Fortunately, I don't have that skill.
You severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
We can watch it wither and die, Matt.
We could do that, yeah.
Nah, I'm out.
Well, we could just give it a quick end.
Exactly.
With no chance of survival.
Permanent and total incineration. 0 chance of survival. 0 chance of enduring. 0 chance of becoming a problem again. I think I'll go with that one. Burn them with righteous flames.
After this mission, I'll take a couple of minutes.
Thorn speaking.
Sure.
The enemy has dug in at multiple strong points over the battlefield. Mount an assault.
I could refill
and
my
take
coffee
them
as well.
One by one. When the Imperial banner flies high, you will get reinforcements at your current position. Revel in carnage, Inquisitor.
Revel in carnage. Because, you know, we're corn, apparently. It's funny watching them start coming for me, and then all of a sudden they turn around because you jump into them. And they're like, oh wait, there's an assassin here.
Yeah, we should probably deal with her before she deals with us.
Never mind the little guy with robots following him that are death robots gonna completely annihilate us. Let's worry about the little lady with a flashy metal piece.
Who can just freeze time?
Right.
For no particular reason. We've got an objective to grab.
Yep. Sweep and clear. Purge the heretic.
With all defenders slain, raise the Imperial banner high. Onwards!
Take it like a man, Guardsman.
Ew. Oh wow, that's cool. I can get on the heavy flamer. Well, I'm glad they didn't. That is deadly. Pew 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 for all the bad guys.
Another foul war banner trampled into the ground. Keep pushing. Don't lose momentum.
It's all about the momentum, Matt. It's all about the momentum.
Oh no! A Chaos Marine Psycho. Whatever shall we do?
Kill it. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
of the Inquisition do to everything. Purge it with righteous fury. Death to the heretics. Purge the unclean. We shall bring the Empire to the galaxy.
Oh, that's not like anything else I've ever heard, ever.
Precisely. We serve the Emperor. We are his loyal servants. He wields the sacred power.
Greetings.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. For we are the Inquisition, and we are here to judge thee. You know, that doesn't sound like anything, right?
Overran and butchered without mercy. A just end to the fire. The strong point is ours. Move on.
Take it like a man, God.
You have failed me for the last time.
You do that too well.
Hmm?
You do that too well.
I don't know if I should say thank you or that hurts.
No, thank you is probably an appropriate response, right?
For the Emperor.
We should set up a redeem for you that like gets you to talk in. Oh, run away!
For the Emperor.
Ow. He scratched me.
Take it like a man, Guardsman.
Come on, death
Hey,
robots.
guys. How's your health plan? Oh, you slowed down. Oh, it's a shame.
Their
Oh,
demise
Love you.
is your
Go sleep well.
salvation, Inquisitor.
Go sleep.
You serve the Emperor well, Inquisitor.
You
Yeah,
serve
okay.
the Emperor well,
just
Inquisitor. Where is your red blade, Inquisitor? Everyone should have been issued a red blade.
there was a character.
Oh, it starts over.
I don't want to start over.
No,
Oh,
it's
this
battle
thing-
11. It's battle 11. We just did battle 10, and now we have 11 through 20.
That's all right. We can do that after a quick break.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I'm into it. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna get rid of everything that isn't an
3
upgrade,
folders.
which is
Toy.
most things because that's the type of game that we're playing.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take a couple of minutes. I probably, more than likely, am gonna grab a bite to eat. So
I do that.
I will be back in, say, 5 minutes.
Sounds good, Matt. I will step away and grab coffee myself and be back in about that much time.
Right.
Thank you all for being here. Hang tight. We're just grabbing coffee and taking care of things. We'll be right back. returned. Grabbing all the things that we need to clear up. I have too many of these. Module pieces for the constructs. I have too many. Too many. I did not realize I had that many. We shall clean it up real good. Wow. Yeah, I have a lot of these. Alright, let me bring you all in and show you this chaos. So, this is the chaos I was talking about. We go ahead and sort by type. Look at this. More than a whole page worth of modifications or attachments for our constructs. That's a lot. So, what we should do is come and look at our constructs and look at how much do they take. They take 48 flux. That is the issue. So the 20 reduction allowed me to have the 3. They don't actually take reserves, so you can just spam the dickens out of them. So, yeah, see, no flex reserve. Flex reserve 48. Flex reserve 24. No. Oh. No flux reserve. Interesting. Yeah, so 24 flux reserve for either of the cataphrons. And no flex reserve for the other. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. Maybe we should build a better turret. So we could do that, and that would give us 5 turrets we could summon at 3.8 seconds apiece. That is doable. But we'd have to respec. For now, we have spec'd into the robots, and we do not have what we need for the others. But that gives me ideas. Hey, Matt.
Hey, alright, passives.
I was just doing some research while you were gone.
Uh-huh.
So apparently, the Carafrons and the Castilians are the only ones that have data flux reserves.
Right, which means?
You can summon all you want of the other ones, provided you have the data and you have the time.
Uh-huh.
So they're not limited. They're only limited to how much data flux you have and the cooldown to resummon them.
Okay.
Which is why people prefer them if they're trying to min-max. By level, please. Okay, so these... Damage bonus, damage bonus. So these are offensive modules. These are force field modules. These are endurance. And these are motive. Motive, is that just speed? Movement speed, yep. However, the additional enhancements can be anything. So HP, energy shield protection, and damage. Interesting. Very, very interesting, Matt. Very interesting.
Oh,
This is 54. I'm going to try something very foolish. Because I want to see what it does.
alrighty then.
I'm going to put on all damage.
Okay.
For a robot. Robot, just do damage. Nothing else. Just damage. We're gonna see what kind of fun we can have with that.
Alright. We will
It may
see.
be a terrible idea, because I reduce the amount of health and such they have, but you know. You only live once. Might as well have some fun. Oh wait, that's not true. We die, we just start over. Shh. Alright, I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet. You want to do that same thing again? I mean, it's different ones, but... Did you enjoy that rapid fire just going through, or did you like the ones we did last time, where we pick and chose?
Well, I'm interested to know if they finish. Like, do you do 2 lots, 3 lots, and then that's the lot? Or does it just
That I
keep
don't
on
know.
going?
It says Stage 2 Beachhead, and there's 20 battles. So,
Let's do it.
we can try it and find out. I don't mind. Then let's do it. Per the Matt's decision. For the Matt. I find your lack of fire disturbing, Matt.
And we still have not had a single issue with this game.
I know. I know. We had much frustration.
The enemies of the Imperium are
And
infinite, and such a
other
vast threat
times
can only
there's
be fought with ingenuity.
not an issue.
Kill the masters, and you will render a sea of vermin helpless.
Yep, the robots definitely are weaker. They're definitely putting out a bit more damage, though. Not sure if it's better, but it's interesting.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm just sort of eating as well as.
All good, man. All good, friend.
Ooh, that's a fancy looking thing.
Blood Slaughter Impaler. Yeah, it's a demon engine.
And
I don't know how much you know about.
Not a demon engine anymore.
Damnation is
I
eternal.
didn't know how much you know about the lore of the world. But I thought about buying one of those for the table army, but I couldn't have time to play, so it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah. And honestly, like, tabletop gaming is super expensive.
Yep.
Well, tabletop level gaming, should I say. More specifically.
There's some ways you can get it for cheaper by getting it like secondhand or finding a very, very rare sale, but yeah. Unless I'm able to utilize them even then, it's not worth it because it's still not cheap.
Ow.
You're overwhelmed.
All
Take a
right.
break, lady. Don't get overwhelmed. Breathe. There you go, now you're suppressed.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm just getting close enough to let the robots have fun.
Yeah.
No pity.
Boom. Shoo. They're definitely putting out damage.
That they are.
It's hard for me to tell if it's them or you doing, you know, damage. Because there's too many numbers floating around.
I mean, I'm definitely doing some.
You're doing
Not
quite
a
a lot.
question about that.
No, I know
I-
that. I'm just saying, like, that's what makes it hard to know how much they're doing, because I can't exactly see the numbers they're putting out, or if it's the numbers you're putting out. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, they're doing 500 plus damage per hit and rapid firing. Okay, nice. 700, cool. Yeah, so they're definitely doing more damage than they were. I'm not. They are.
Severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
Damn. Why are you hitting me?
DM next, did you know pain is salvation?
Says who? Have you
My
been talking with
character.
Bandvar? Have you been talking with Bandvar?
My character's
Nice.
just like every second sentence, pain is salvation.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, isn't that kind of like Drakuri kind of speak?
Yeah, that's part of what I laugh about the setting. It's like, Korn's all about slaughter. Purge them, kill them all. Oh, wait. Doesn't that sound a bit like Korn? No, it's just the Inquisition. Pain and suffering. Wait, so you're Drakari? Oh no, I'm just an assassin. It's Inquisition again. Oh, okay. For the throne! So you served the guy who sits on the throne. No, not that one, the Emperor. Oh, Inquisition again. Are you seeing a trend? No, the Inquisition is the good guys. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good in whose book?
Their book. The only book that matters.
Much.
Yeah, they special. Man, I'm still disappointed that that broke. How close are we? $82. Ugh. How are we on storage? We still got room. All right, you ready to go?
I am.
Begin.
So, we know that pineapple on pizza is one of those hotly debated topics in the world. What do we think
It is?
about
Interesting.
dessert pizzas, like apple crumble pizzas and chocolate or Nutella pizzas with strawberries? Or
Can I just tell you how
Sensorium feed is
revolting
up and
it
running.
is
Target coordinates
that people
decanted.
fight over
Excuse my high gothic, but someone must be really desperate.
things that don't
or
matter
mad
like
to
that?
send an
Because,
Inquisitor to take out field
you know, if
artillery
you're the one
units.
eating it,
Take care
I
down
don't
there.
care. I'll only have a problem if you tell me I have to eat it and it's something that I'm not okay with.
Right?
So the whole pizza with pineapple or not thing, I think is hilarious because what?
It's really a
Why
first
do
world
you-
problem.
Yeah, why do you care? You got pizza. If it's not
Right.
what you wanted, then go buy your own pizza and stop complaining that someone else chose to eat something they enjoy. It's kind of the same thing with people who are like, "Oh, well, your video game sucks." No, or they wouldn't be playing it. There's plenty of video games that can classify as that, and you know what? People don't play them because of that.
Yeah,
If
like-
someone's playing it and enjoying it, you can't really say that it's that. It might be that to you, but not to them.
Right.
I mean, a great example of that is Minecraft. I think it's one of the dumbest games ever, but I know plenty of people who enjoy it. I can't stand it. On principle. They did it all wrong. I'm not okay with it. But you know what? That doesn't mean I'm going to insult someone who loves it. That's on them.
one of the most
don't care.
popular. Well, it is the most popular, highest-selling game in the world.
And I think that's dumb. It's horrid. I wouldn't pay $5 for it.
So, given that, what do you not like about it? What about it is like
They
just
intentionally chose to not build it in quality.
Hostile unit down. Rinse and repeat. In the name of the Emperor, of course.
They
When you
could
say
have,
quality.
but they didn't care. Graphical aspects. They're like, oh, it's just the style. No, you just didn't want to put the effort in. They eventually admitted that that's really what it was. They didn't want to put the work in. It just wasn't worth the effort to them. I'm like, mm-hmm. And to me, it's like, no, if you're going to do something, do your best. Don't just be like, eh. And that is why I have an issue with it. Because they chose to be eh with it. Be like, we can make money, it's good enough. And they never bothered fixing it because like, people like it. Why should we bother fixing what people are still paying for?
Okay. Look, that's valid. You have a point. That's
So it's not just because I if I don't like something, I will have reasons as to why I don't like it. Kind of like there's a certain tabletop game that I will refuse to play now because unless, you know, everyone's saying that that's the only one they're willing to, because I'm like, I don't support how bad the company's become.
mm-hmm.
Not going into it, but I know you know what I'm talking about. It's not insulting anyone who does still want to, but I'm sorry, if I know bad things about it, I'm going to choose to not support bad choices.
Yeah, like what a company chooses to do is important to you, so you might.
It should be important to everyone, I think, but that's because I think if you support a company that does bad choices, they're not going to stop making bad choices.
A lot of people, though, wouldn't see
If I can't
that
silence the alarm, I'll face
playing a
some serious
game
resistance
that you
that I can
enjoy
break.
is supporting the company that made it necessarily.
I couldn't disable the
But it
alarm
is because you put
time.
money towards it.
Fine.
One less.
And you're bringing its name up by playing it. So I mean,
that's a perspective.
I get it, but you are.
I think that people shouldn't feel that purely because of an aspect of an overarching company that they have to stop playing something that they enjoy. I think that that's every person's choice, and I get what you're saying, and in some ways,
It goes back to the flavor of pizza, you know.
yeah, everyone's got their own stuff.
I feel you're ethically and morally supporting their choices if you do, so I choose not to do it.
And I would say if I enjoy a game, that's not me advocating for the company, that's me enjoying a game. But that's, it's a difference of opinion, and I don't want to get into a debate
Oh, no,
about it.
it's all good. And that's the thing, that's what we're saying. We can still get along and have fun even though we have differences of opinions. We don't have to agree on everything just to, you know.
I am in a similar place as you with that particular game and that particular company. I won't, I'm not going to sit here and spend
You are still
my
alive
well-earned
and more or
money
less in one piece.
when
That's a success.
there's not about that particular
Initiating
product, not much
exfiltration
about that
rituals.
particular product that I loved in the first place. It was fine. It was, but then having seen
Teleport
all
beacon
of the
in
decisions and seeing how much I enjoy the game, I make an assessment and go, I don't enjoy that game enough for me to overlook all of these things about the company that I don't like.
Yeah.
And I would rather.
And I will say
support
there is a
companies
difference
that are doing
between
better things.
if it is a developer that's making the choices or a publisher that's making the choices. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
In video game context. Because if the developer's making the choices, they're the ones that are actually making the game. Where if it's the publisher, it's just who the developers have to deal with to survive in this world, even though they may not agree with it.
Yeah. Definitely that is a consideration. Sure. Because a lot of companies don't actually have, well, a lot of developers, as you say, don't really have that much of a choice. They just have to sit beneath a parent, and the parent doesn't always operate in the way that they would most prefer.
Yeah. And I get that too, because I don't agree with what the company I work for is doing. Well, my managers anyways. I don't know that it's the whole company that thinks that way. That's the problem too. You don't necessarily know if it's the whole company or just, you know, the bad intellectuals that you're dealing with.
I think every company ever has good actors and bad actors.
What percentage is the question? Let's see, Cyberpunk. How many good actors are in Dynalar?
Right. But
Maybe Hiram?
It's. But you don't see the majority of the hard-working company. You see the CEOs at the top, puppeteering everything. You know, even in the real world.
Yeah.
We were talking just the other day. Someone here was chatting about how they do work for a corporation and they absolutely hate it, but that's what they have to do in order to earn a buck. And so
you
they
gotta
have to live with it.
Pay for your livelihood, right? You have to survive. You have to have some income to eat.
This is a straightforward rescue mission. Get in, save some Imperial units under fire, take command of the survivors, and get out. I don't even dare to ask why an Inquisitor is handling this. I mark the distress beacons and the extraction zone on your map.
That is a funny statement. I don't even know why an Inquisitor is handling this. Then why are we handling it? Why don't we just exterminatus the planet and move on? Right?
Right.
The alarm has wrongly alerted the hostiles in the vicinity.
They're dead robots.
It seems, at least in this game, it's like, oh, well, you're in the area.
Right.
You don't have anything better to do, right? Like,
It's not like you're an Inquisitor or anything. Yeah, you're lowly enough. You can go handle the petty jobs that we have come in. Go take care of it. I'm an Inquisitor. Oh, that's fine. Don't trouble the poor Space Marine to handle it, or call in a chapter of Space Marines to deal with things, or even the Guard. Send in the Inquisitor, because, you know, obviously the Inquisitor is the one who is, you know, the lowly peon who should handle day-to-day inquiries and tasks.
I just gotta blow my nose, dude.
You what?
I gotta blow my nose.
Yep, go for it.
My sickness
Robots
is starting to dissipate, but
Good.
I still got some stuffiness.
So, question for you.
Yeah.
The other gens mentioned possibly moving Kingmaker to where Cyberpunk is when Cyberpunk goes on hiatus.
To be alive.
Are you actually
There is
wanting
more
to do
that
that
needs your help.
or not?
I'm not. I could do it to a degree. I'm not sure I can do it as much as everyone else seems to be suggesting.
That's kind of what I thought. So it'd be better for you to leave it on the day that it's on.
I can do some Sundays, but like more and more stuff that I've been finding is that, you know, I'm life is making me less reliable than I would like
On
on that
Sundays, yeah.
day. And I'm kind of thankful in a way, like this is going to sound horrible, but I'm kind of thankful in a way that we are taking a break, because it might mean that I can reset it and like do all of these things that keep coming up that I feel
Right.
horrible for when I have to go and do them, and then I'm missing out, and then I'm
Unit
letting
under
you down and
distress
letting
relieved.
everyone else
Find
down,
the rest of the survivors.
and I hate it. So
I got that feeling, and so that's why I was asking. That's kind of what I thought. I wanted to see if I had interpreted and gauged it correctly.
yeah, there's
I
been
try to-
things that have been coming up that
Yeah.
I have found myself having to deal with, and because life, right? Life.
Yeah. Life is easy. It's never complicated or
No.
challenging or, you know, deal with children who choose to not listen to you when you're their parent. No. Oh, wait, that was me, not you, because you're not a parent yet. But you get the point, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Life.
hopefully, these things, by
Yeah.
having this time without Cyberpunk, will mean that I can just go and do them and that they're not an issue anymore. That would be
Yeah.
preferable.
Then let's plan on doing that. What I will do is I will convince them that we will do other stuff and possibly Rogue Trader on that time, thereby
don't-
freeing
yeah.
you up.
Well, I don't mind doing maybe something like fortnightly or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But doing it weekly, I feel like, just based on my experiences recently, that's maybe not
Right.
the wisest.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I
Much
will
as I would like to. So there's
Right.
two things. Do I
Oh.
want to?
just over here.
Sure. Do I think that I can? Maybe not.
Bunch of loot. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I get you would love to, but I get that. Totally. And that's kind of what I got the feeling that's what it was, is that you would if you could, but you're trying to also be realistic with what you're able to do.
Yeah. And just the way that things have been leaning looks toward less availability than more availability.
Right.
If I can reset that, well, that's the goal, right? Resetting that.
Right.
No more units to save. Go to the
But-
extraction zone.
And that's what I would like. But we will have to wait and see if that's going to happen or not.
Which, having a chance to deal with things and try to get it to reset makes sense too, because then you have a
And
chance
also
to.
just seeing what the situation is, like having a bit more time with it and going, okay, is this something that is definitely temporary, or is this something that's just going to keep on
That
cropping
you're
up?
claiming is temporary, that is actually going to get worse. Yeah. I get that too.
So yeah, taking this time to discover those things is going to be important, and if we want, wherever we can, I'm happy to host a session here and there.
Rescue operation successful. Captains
Oh.
attack.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to get your
Engage.
full feedback on that, because, you know, I can chat with you open during these and just make sure am I interpreting what I'm hearing and seeing from you correctly or not, right?
Right.
I don't claim
it
to
sounds-
be the best at it,
sounds like-
but
Yeah, like you've seen how I've been, and
and I get it.
It's a telos.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I get it. I have kids. I have had to deal with things. I have, you know. Am I in the exact same boat as you? No, I never said that. It doesn't mean I don't understand. If I can, you know, make sure I understand correctly, I can try to lean things towards better positioning for you to line up, to make everything better for everyone.
Yep. And it'll just be a matter of time to see. Like, because I have real life goals as well. Shocking, isn't it?
Wait, you have real life goals?
Right.
I thought we weren't allowed to have those.
Like finding, you know, full-time employment and, you know, maybe finding myself a partner for life and, you know, these things that are just totally meaningless, right, in the great scheme of things.
Right. They're pointless. I mean, why would you want to be with someone? It's so much better to be on your own. You don't have to deal with anyone.
Right.
Silly.
Yeah, like...
The amount of sarcasm coming out of our mouth right now is palpable. Yeah, no, it's... That's one thing I'll tell anyone. Having kids, having a spouse, any of that stuff absolutely takes a lot of work. No one should lie about that. That doesn't mean it's not worth it.
Especially the foundation time.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting those things right. You know,
Yeah.
Establishing your parameters, learning about each other, compromising with each other to work out what is going to work for not just one of you, but both of you together.
And that's one thing I hate about people who say negotiations are where both parties give up. No. A good negotiation is where things work out better for both parties involved.
100,000 worlds, 100,000.
It's not, well, you give this up and I'll give this up and we'll meet in the middle. No. What's better is, well, you like that and I like that. And this actually we can use so we both get what we need out of it, and it gets even better because we can go this third route that we both found out about by talking to each other.
Yep. That takes time.
It does. Absolutely it does. Like, my wife is allowing me to do this stuff instead of demanding me spend time with her all the time. Because she knows that instead of, you know, vegging out on the couch and watching sports or TV or show or anything, this is my detox time where I try to stay sane from all the chaos of work and life. But I'm trying to find a way to, you know, maybe monetize it slightly, share the fun with other people, right? Have a community of people to hang out with. Right. Make what I'm already trying to do a little more worthwhile. Right?
Yeah, and that's good for
I mean,
your
if you could get paid to sit there and watch a movie, would you? Well, sure.
Absolutely.
What if it was only $1 or $2? Sure. I mean, if it was a movie I was interested in, was already going to do, well, why not? Even if it's, you know, not much. Does this make much? No, not at all. But it's fun doing it with people and sharing with people and being able to, you know, have chat and everything going and conversing with them.
We wouldn't have met in the first place.
Right.
If all of this hadn't happened, like,
right,
and actually gotten to know each other and become friends, like proper
right.
friends who actually care about each other, like.
Yeah, go figure. You can actually care about people that you meet online. That's so weird. Wait, so you mean people you meet online are still people? Shocking.
At that point, it becomes infinitely more worth it. You know, actually.
Exactly.
Like.
And so that's why I appreciate it. She also knows that, you know, if I didn't do any, I would wind up absolutely insane because I go from work to work because, you know, dealing with kids and stuff is still work. It's absolutely worth it and I love them, but it does take effort.
Yes.
And,
yes.
You know, effort is energy output. That doesn't mean it's not worth it. Quite the contrary. But that still means
Yeah,
effort
the
has been
energy
expended.
output makes it more worthwhile because,
Right.
yeah, in a way.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, energy output is what you need for things to be worthwhile, right? You think about the, tabletop games we do. Do those have energy output? Yeah. Do you find it worth it? Well, you like them, they have value to you, so yes. I mean, you think about, a craftsman building something, they're putting energy out to make something of value, something of worth to them, and they hope it's of worth to others too.
That's what we're doing in a way.
Yep.
Making, we hope that we're doing this for ourselves, but also having
For the viewers and hoping they enjoy it.
People can, hopefully enjoy it, or just enjoy us. And
Enjoy our banter, enjoy our chaos, enjoy the game. This is the only game I really do much that isn't story, where we basically are just bantering and stuff. And I'm okay with that. I enjoy the story ones. That's part of the whole little thing when I usually say signing off. Because that's typically what the channel's about. This is kind of the goof-off night, which I tend to have one or two of those.
Goof-off nights are very important.
Yeah, because we're still being social. We're still having fun. We're hanging out, which is a different type of story.
It is.
It's that, story of this thing called life that we all get to deal with and that we all are in. And it doesn't help anyone to not acknowledge it. That's one thing I find funny about people who think that avoidance from problems is the way to deal with them. It's like, no, it's okay to need to step back from them for a bit, but avoiding the issue doesn't fix it. It actually can make it worse, because then you have to go back to it after you ignored it for a while. And it can make it worse because of the contrast, because you're like, oh, that was so much fun not having to worry about it. Oh, now I got to worry about it. Sometimes it's beneficial, though, because you need to step away and clear your head to think about it clearly. You have to be aware and know the right choice. And sometimes you don't, and you make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was exactly where I was going.
Right, this is it. So.
But you do have to put effort in to try to make the right choice. Otherwise, you keep being like, ugh, I can't make the right choice ever. Well, you gotta put some thought and effort in to make sure you make the right choice. That's one thing I'm having with my son. I'm like, dude, you gotta think it through what you're doing. Yeah, it takes effort. Yeah, it takes time. But you have to. Life doesn't really work well if you don't put thought in and try to make sure you're making the right choices. Well, apparently we are purging the enemies, and there's still lots of them. We're apparently... Oh, okay, never mind. The bar's going down, not up. I thought the bar was going up, not down. So I was like, we've only gotten about a tenth of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, I'm really starting to question how this is going to go with it being only a tenth, and we've done that much. But no, I looked at the wrong direction. I feel much better now that I look at it the right way.
Corridor, that would have been really exciting to have to fill up the rest of that bar in that little space. That would have been like...
Well, we're going to fill the rest of that bar in that little tiny area. Oh, no. Oh man, that is so funny. I can't believe I did that. Oh
You are
man.
no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
That's why I had to share it with you when I noticed, because it's like, no, we gotta laugh about it. Gotta laugh about it. Wait, what? How did I die? I wasn't even getting hit. You wanna get me up?
In a second.
Retreat! No, it's all good.
No, I can't.
Do you need me to
also
respawn?
got,
Oh.
yeah. So got ruined.
Oh,
That
good.
Halberd. That Halberd.
Yeah, I don't know how I got hit. Like, I moved back and there was no rounds coming towards me, and yet somehow I then died.
I'm gonna deal with these smaller ones.
I should have just inoculated, but
And then deal with this guy. There we go.
he's down.
Fine sacrifice for the Emperor.
Just had to get my Castilians on him.
Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
Ooh. Yep. No. Be here. If you don't kill him in time, you don't get the chest. I don't know if you remember that one, but yeah, and those chests give good loot. That's the quality stuff. Yeah, that's that Imperial candy, dude.
Get me some of that Imperial candy.
See, this is why casual ones are sometimes fun. Cause you're just that crazy. And sometimes that's exactly how you stay sane.
Sometimes it is.
Wait, you stay sane by going crazy? Yes. Yes, you do.
Damage bonus
Bit
against
is-
stun damage.
84.
Consume adrenaline. Suffer heat damage. Deal damage. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in there. And this one in there. Shut up, Lil. Don't need anything. You got everything that you could ever want.
Okay. There we go. I'm just selling stuff. So I got room in my inventory again. Because it got bloated. My inventory kept getting bloated. You're righty. We're gonna click a
Alright.
button. Button click! Alright, we're supposed to be 57 for this. So I see what it's doing. It keeps going up in level. Which is why they've
Certain
gotten
point.
harder.
Yeah, at a certain point, we're probably gonna.
Need to switch and level up before we continue. Exactly. We were thinking the same thing. Oh no, now I'm a ghost. Nuclear launch detected.
You're fine, Lil. You're good. Yeah, they're not here. They won't be here till Sunday. You're fine.
Is he wondering where they are?
Yeah, the cat is she doesn't she's getting older, and so
Yeah.
because
Where's my people gone?
yeah, because that's mummy, right? That's
Oh no, I
Mummy.
get it. That's why I said it.
I'm just
Yeah.
you know,
Priority
I'm an added
targets
extra.
identified in teleportarium
You're just a
range.
bozo who's there.
Decoded Vox transmissions and Augur scans.
What do you
indicate
matter?
high
Yeah, no, I
importance
totally get it,
and
dude.
limited combat capabilities. Neutralizing the targets offers significant long-term benefits.
I hide behind my robots. Fight for me. Keep me alive. Oh, dude. Scott was playing Fallout 4 today. And it reminded me of when I took Curie and Codsworth and gave them both dual Gatling lasers. So there was, 4 Gatling lasers. And just sat there watching them just shred everything. That was funny. That was so fun. Just like being like, oh no, I hide. Oh look, everything died.
That game had some good. That game had some good moments.
Oh yeah.
Threat eradicated. Mission status
I know some people
updated.
who would say that it shouldn't have been called, that, and go the pizza flavor thing, right? Pineapple doesn't belong in my games.
I mean,
Fun, and it's like,
it was a Fallout game, in my opinion. It was. Yes, it had.
It fit
other
the lore.
stuff.
It fit the world. Did it have other stuff? Sure.
Yeah, in
You didn't
my
make the
opinion, it was
game.
still a Fallout game.
Go ahead and make the game yourself, and then you can, complain about it.
I have to get out.
Yep.
I'm not.
Ow.
Press the button. Any of this stuff. Yeah, they're kind of.
My robots are taking a beating. I might have to run away. How are they doing? Oh, they're decent on health. Okay, never mind. They're not doing too bad. Robots for the win! See? See? Every game, every way, robots for the win.
We have to eliminate all
Damn.
these targets.
Yeah. No, this is definitely a target-rich environment, and they are just going crazy on them, and it's beautiful. Oop. I don't want to be in the blast. Well, my gun overheated, but the tank died. But yeah, I really do enjoy this semi-passive way of playing. I didn't realize there was a heroic deed to get for the Edmech that has kill nothing, but for turrets only. So you have to not kill anything yourself, and you have to only use turrets.
That's cool.
So I thought about trying to switch to that, but I'm like, I got no talents right now for boosting turrets. I spent them on the robots, because that's what I was using. So I need to
Mission status
finish
updated.
the ones I'm getting, and then I'll be speccing into doing them as well, because I'm not going to spec into any of the things for buffing myself. That's just silly. Why would I do that? I mean, I might if it's data flux or something like that, but I'm not going to boost my own damage or health or anything. That's just silly.
Yeah, who would want to do such a thing? Me!
No, absolutely you would. I'm just saying, like, that's not this character. So, by the way, thank you for last night. Because you did let me do something that rules as written you're not supposed to. Which was the whole throwing the hammer business.
Oh, that was fun, man.
But that's the thing, like, thematically and flavor and everything is like, it just fits.
There's nothing in the game that says you can't.
It's not a thrown weapon. All weapons that are thrown have the thrown tag. I've heard arguments like that before. I'm just saying that
I gave you
it was cool.
I gave you a pretty hefty penalty to your attack roll. So I feel like...
Oh yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with your ruling. I was like, well,
what I did,
it would be the best option in this.
You didn't see because I didn't feel like it was important to say so, right?
Yeah.
Is I said, well, let's implement the range penalty for each square instead of each band because you don't have a band.
Yeah, that did get hefty.
So it was 6 for you. But you still hit, so...
That was cool, though. Like, that was, like, movie flavor cool, right? Like, you get, like, the hero who has this big double-handed weapon, and he's just like, I got no other chance. Yeet!
Yeah. And after everything that had happened to him, absolutely he's gonna do that.
He's like, I gotta try to survive. Like, literally, that's what I was thinking. Like, if I'm gonna play him realistically, I have to try to do something for him to survive.
Yeah.
He doesn't give up. That's not who he is. That would defeat who he is. Is he lawful stubborn? Yeah, you could say that. But not in a bad way, right? He's motivated to try and do what he feels he's called to do and what he's supposed to do. And I hope I'm playing him well. I try.
So far, so good. It hasn't been any issues, so that's the main thing for me.
Well, that was one thing I was worried about, and I was trying to make sure wasn't.
It's just been good because you haven't been in the same place as the people that want to do the not quite so legal thing.
You could say some of that may have been somewhat intentional, but then you would be thinking outside the box, and that's dangerous. I didn't have a reason other than metagaming to force him there. And I was already like, okay, he'd be doing that. I'm not going to change it to enforce my lawfulness. That is breaking the story and everything too. Why would I do that to cause problems? That's no, the point is for us to have fun. If I saw him do it, absolutely I would be required to, lay into him, right? He should expect that.
Yeah, when we do make our way back and we get rewarded, Lady Jamundi being like, hey, so I noticed that you took like 800 gold from my treasury. I'm wondering whether I might be able to have that back. How your character is going to respond.
He's going to be like, I did no such thing. He's going to be like, I would never do that. And if she's like, well, someone did, I will look at them and be like, fess up and relent or die. You know, it's probably going to be something like that. Because he has to, but he is going to say that he's not, like, he would never do that, right? He is going to admit, I have no fault in this. This is not me. I did not do it. If you have proof that it was done, let's rectify it and find out who did it, sort of thing.
I think that's going to be amusing.
Oh, yeah. I hope the others feel it's going to be hilarious and fun, too. It is going to be... It needs to be a very intense moment.
Well, what's going to be funny is she's just going to be like, oh, I'm just wondering if you can have it back. And your character's going to be like, what? You must give this back. There is no choice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I can't play him and not do that. It wouldn't be right. Because, I mean, he is about following the law and doing what's right. Because it matters. You can't have a functional good society without that. So that's exactly what he says and lives as.
Yep.
And yeah, that's going to cause friction with some of the others.
I'm looking forward to. I look forward to every week, so it'll be interesting to see that.
And that's why I made sure I reached out to them first, right? And was like, "Hey, we
they
good?"
were totally on board. They're like,
And they were,
"Please, come on,
yeah.
let's bring it."
No, I know, and that's exactly what I was about to say. And they were like digging it, and I'm like, "Okay, cool, we're good." I figured there's a good chance they would be. They're great guys. They really are.
Yeah. No, it's good to be a part of a group with good people. Like,
Oh yeah.
not just good players, just good people. You know.
Oh yeah. And I mean, if we all set down our philosophies, theologies, you know, all of that, there'd be major conflict.
Yeah. There's always.
But like Nuts and Malkoff said, they've been friends for years, and they are diabolically opposed on some of those things, like extreme.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't mean we can't be polite and treat each other like human beings. Whether I think you're wrong or not doesn't mean
The craving for bloodshed
I treat you based on that. I treat you like a human, and I treat you based on how you act.
Just give me a minute, please.
Yeah.
And show no mercy.
Totally get what he needs to do. I mean, don't know exactly what it is, but I get he has to take care of it. I got little ones myself. Just look at that.
Yeah, sorry about that. My front door got opened and closed without anyone being here, and I was like, hello?
No, that's not cool. What happened?
The person that's staying here needed to drop something off, but they didn't tell me that they were dropping something off.
Of course.
And I don't, like, during the day, like, we live in a pretty safe area, so during the day, I'm not, like, locking doors.
Right.
Not when I'm
But
here.
still,
anyway.
it's worth
Another enemy
it's worth
position
being
taken.
cautious.
Deny the spent flesh and
Right.
aching wounds. Onwards to victory.
Still, when the door opens and nobody's home, it's
Yeah,
just
you're like,
maybe my housemates are early from work. So I thought I'd go check it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've seen when I have to get up before. Because there's one sound or another. I don't necessarily know if it's my kids, if it's outside, if it's the dog. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily going to, if it's an odd noise or something, I'm not going to risk it. It could be something in the house having a problem. It could be someone outside being a problem. It could be not a problem. So why would you risk it if there's no reason to risk it? That's just not wise. It's maybe inconvenient to have to call a pause to something and go check, but watch out. Overwhelmed.
Yeah, he hurts. He hurts a lot.
I'm suppressed. Robots, attack! I hide.
Die, maggots, die for the Emperor!
Maggots for the Emperor! Yeah, go for it. My robots will do all the work. Robots, do the dirty! They do all the dirty work. Burning the flesh of the enemies. Well, I just take cover. Pew pew pew! I shoot the enemy! I miss having my other robot, though. I definitely miss having the extra damage.
For the Emperor! Now you'll pay, scum!
Oof.
Charge! I said charge!
Get out of that!
Yep, overwhelmed. I was trying to get out of it, and I got stuck on all these stupid little guardsmen. Can we send the guardsmen off to clear a different area and leave us alone? They're getting in the way.
Ooh, that's a helper. No, it's decimator. Okay. Press
Fall back
that
if you need.
button. Press that button. We got it.
Good job.
Is your salvation, Inquisitor. This fortified zone is
lot of
finally
stuff.
ours. Blessed be the
Yeah,
God
there's
Emperor. Capture the next one.
Some drops there, that's for sure. And of course,
Last one.
last one.
Pew pew pew! We shoot the bad guys.
We make the bad guys not be able to do anything.
Yeah. So you mentioned we missed something. Was it something that we should have been able to get, or is it
Inquisitor.
we didn't roll, we didn't look the right way, or what?
We ignored something that was like,
We ignored something?
yeah. It's like, oh, okay. And just left.
I don't recall that.
It's okay.
Hmm.
I'll bring it up again.
I will say, from a player perspective, that I probably just missed it. And I will say that based on the fact that I've had players tell me that they completely missed things like that.
And maybe I didn't hop on it long enough, but it's just like,
Which, I mean,
You don't really know.
it's hard to know how much to, you know, push something like that, right? How much do you, like, give out versus not?
Yep.
That's a fun balance I've always had a hard time trying to figure out to do, right? How much information to give out, or how much to try to be like, hey, check that thing out. I was running a game once where I literally set it out as, hey, there's this thing over there. Like, okay, well, let's go check this other thing out. And I was like, and they were like, we don't know where we're supposed to go. I said it's over there. Well, we missed that. But I said it was over there. So, yeah, that's an actual game fun, I guess you could call it, that I got to experience. I don't know if you've had any that crazy or not, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I've had all sorts of things. Alright.
Alright, what level are we?
55.
56, 55. Yeah, I was a little ahead of you, so I just ticked over to 56 myself. Alright, and we're going up against 58, so we should still be able to do it, but it's definitely getting harder. The last one was 57. If it gets too much, we will flip to something else, but we'll try 58.
We'll try 58. We should be able to do +4s.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a third weekend, but hopefully that's rectified here before too long. I needed, what was it, 24 missions, and we've done a few. So I should need like another 10,
15,
12,
20.
something like that.
Xenos, demons,
15.
heretics.
I can't see here.
The
The one.
Emperor's will and
Oh, here we go.
purge the
Nope, it's
universe
not letting me
of
check
their
here.
hate.
I'll check
Let
when we're back
hatred
on.
be our shield, and their blood our salvation.
Robots, attack! Attack, robots, attack! So are you, just cat or child care this weekend with the departure of them that you mentioned?
Just cat.
Hmm?
Just cat.
Just cat, okay.
Yeah, I would have had serious things to say if it had been the other way.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's why I was asking. I was like, did they, you said they're going and leaving you with it, and I'm like, please tell me they're not making you do that. The one's bad enough when it's not yours and you weren't really asked.
No, I wasn't asked. But it's, you know, like, she's not really thinking straight, not really coping enough to be able to understand these things, and like, so it's not her fault, you know. So
Yes and no. I get she's having a hard time with it and stuff. I don't know all the details, but I also know you can't really ignore common decency things like that. Like, you should assume that you need to tell people things, even when you're not thinking clearly.
yeah, but when you're not okay, like, you just don't. I don't have the capacity, you know?
Yeah, I'm doing like 130 damage. My robots come in and are doing like rapid firing 700 plus damage. And I'm like, I did 100. Oh, I did 700 damage. Okay. I go slow fire, poo poo, and they're like, I rapid fire. And I'm like, okay, we know where the damage comes from. I am not that much needed, except that you need me to run your logic circuits. Great. That's part of why I said I think it would be really cool to have an item that I could get that replaces a weapon with a boost or buff kind of thing for them further.
Yeah.
Because that is the primary focus. If you focus on these robots, that is the focus. Yeah, on this guy I'm doing 78 damage. They hit him. Even with his damage reduction, they did over 500 damage. Like 560 or something. And I'm shooting like once every second or two. So maybe like 3 shots every 2 seconds sort of thing. They are doing like 4 times that speed. It's just like, okay. I feel slightly outclassed by your damage output. But I'm okay with it since that's the focus I've done.
And I'm doing assassin things and doing crap tons of damage.
Oh yeah, you are. Hey, there has been times you've appreciated being able to fall back behind the robots, though.
Oh, sure. That's more often than I give sometimes credit for, but because you know, assassins ain't tanky.
No.
At least this
They're
one.
cannons. They're not tanks.
I can sort of dodge some, but not
You
very.
are no Astartes, but you can
Yeah.
certainly fight, Inquisitor.
I can certainly dish it out. That's for sure. 7 enemies left. Not for long.
Hey, get over the wall.
You seeing these numbers like, yes you are, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Today
boy.
is a good day.
Oh yeah, they're pretty crazy.
It's just sometimes in these games you only see your own damage numbers, and I was just interested to see whether you can actually see
Yep.
at
Yep.
all, and you can. So
Yep. We can see each other's
ooh.
numbers. That's part of why I wasn't sure who was doing the damage earlier with the robots, because I was like, are you doing it or is they doing it? Because you're both hitting the same area. So it's like, not sure who's doing what for damage because they're all there.
Yeah.
58. So we're still at 58.
I-
How full is inventory? We are at block 3, so I do need to clear some up.
Unfortunately, it's not. Alright, so
All right, I am going to have to deal with that soon too. But, let me see. How many more missions do I have that I need to do? I'm at 87 right now, so I need 13 more.
Okay, not too bad. Done pretty well. Probably
Yeah,
not
made
gonna
progress. Just
happen today. We probably
trying to get back to where I was is interesting.
Just give me a minute because I accidentally pressed a button on my dash, which ruined things.
Nah, it just organized it for you.
Organized it wrong. Yeah.
You know, depends on your perspective. Crafting basics. Here you can create new items. Yeah.
Is that I want it the way that I would like it.
We go
how do I get
Archaeotech. Yeah, I need more Archaeotech blueprints.
So just be another minutes to set this up. I had it. Okay, so
Oh, I forgot. The blueprints only give you 5 runs of the item.
5 runs.
You can only build it 5 times per blueprint.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Since when?
If it is a, what do you call it? Yellow tier or up. Purple ones are infinite once you get the blueprint. What's the orange? Relic or Archaeotech, which is red. You have a certain number of runs for them per.
How dare.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, man. I did not know that.
Crafting capacity. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to remember all this stuff, and it's been so long. I don't remember all the doctrines that you could do here either. Huh. Could do code and shard crafting too, and I forgot about that. There's so many things I forgot, dude.
Oh yeah, like this game's huge.
Upgrade tech tree. Oh, I forgot there was a tech tree.
All resistances, suppression, retribution, resistance. It's better. Okay.
Yeah, I have everything already unlocked.
Oh yeah, yeah. You should have everything.
I was just making sure. Like I said, it's been so long. I've literally forgotten so much. Because you stop playing because life goes on, and then you're like, what were we doing? And it's like, you have a higher level character, so obviously you know what you're doing. No. No. I haven't played in too long. I don't remember a thing. I am so lost. Yeah, last week was the first time I've played in like 2 years or something. I know it's been over a year anyways. And you forget a lot in a year. A lot.
We have a
12
tough nut to
views on
crack.
the
Our forces
session
are
3
unable to
already.
launch an aerial strike on a bunker protected by counter-battery units.
12 views on
You
session
take
3
out the
already.
artillery pieces first.
Nice.
Then mark the bunker for the expurgation, while I feed
That's
the
awesome,
necessary
dude.
data from orbit.
Yeah. That is cool.
Very cool.
I wish I could say I was getting views like that for Saturdays, but yeah, I'm not. I don't know if it's just a less common or what, but I have not been getting that level of views at all.
YouTube is very strange.
That's one way to put it.
It is very strange. I like on YouTube, like there's a boss thing here. That's Warp Master. If you don't like, you know, make the what's it called, the front screen thing? Oh, get it.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Like your views like suffer like crazy. So I've been like with my music streams and all that sort of stuff, been like trying to make thumbnails for them, even though I really don't really have that much time, but I've been trying, and when I have, it's definitely made a huge difference.
Yeah, I need to do that more, but like you said, time and
It's just not. It's not a pleasant thing. It's not just like.
yeah. They literally will dock you for things that make absolutely no sense and then won't share it with people as much. Like, they purposely suppress things.
Yeah, finding the right, like, way to
Buzzwords and...
get the algorithm in your favor is
yeah.
definitely a science and an art. And I am not that, what's the word? Devious? I feel like devious is the right word. I am not that devious.
Kill confirmed. Target offline.
It's one way to look at it.
Well, I feel like you have to be, you know, like gotta have a little bit of like. It's not falsehood. It's just like getting, like you gotta know your way around.
You gotta have a little bit of clickbaity to it.
Yeah.
And then people will complain if it's clickbait, but then you have to get it to show up at all. So you have people gripe if you do, but then you get nothing if you don't. As far as the Saturday, Wednesday, or Sunday, Thursday for you goes, I think it makes sense to save the days we do it for if Death of the Deities kicks back up to finish up.
I mean, is that? I mean, that's a horrible question. To be
Supposedly, I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but they're supposed to. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard from any of them on it. And we've all said things in the chat on it, but I've not seen the person in charge say anything on it, so I don't know what's going on.
Does he have lifestyle? I'm sure he does have lifestyle. That's a bad question. Is his lifestyle particularly?
I don't think so, because he's still streaming other stuff and doing things. So I'm not sure if it's miscommunication between him and the other guy, or they just haven't gotten together, or they decided not to do it, or what. I would like to know. But I don't.
Target neutralized. At this rate, you'll be back on board in no time.
Of course, in the name of the Emperor.
Loot. What's fun is I actually get healed if my robots take damage, so that's one of the reasons I've not died as much either. Because if I run off, they still shoot my robots, and so then I start healing. It's like, oh cool, thanks for healing me. By the way, you know my robots regenerate health, right? Good job.
I hope that finishes. I haven't really watched it. I know that a lot of people enjoy it, though. I hope for those that were involved that it is able to.
It was good. It was a good story and stuff.
You are still alive and more or less in one piece. That's a success.
So we'll see what happens.
Initiating exfiltration rituals.
I don't know what to expect or do.
No, hopefully he's doing all right, and look that he has his own health and his own family and his own stuff, put first, and that, that's more important than a game, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Yay. Oh, no. We're up to 59 now. All right. Yeah, it's definitely ramping up a bit. So I was like, oh, no. Per Berserk token. How do I even get Berserk tokens? I don't got Berserk tokens, you weird thing. Alright, well, drop those off. It's like, you get bonus per Berserk tokens that you don't get. Cool. That works. Great. All right, so you think you're ready to try a 59?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not quite at the point where I have to worry yet, but next level, I'm gonna have to really have a serious think about which direction I want to go up.
I get that.
Because I have no
there
idea.
is this Captain Regina Ben Wainter. She sells a mind reset, which awards one skill tree reset point, which allows you to redistribute all your skills. So you can buy those and redistribute everything. Let me see how many
Maybe
of
I
those I
just
had.
go
I
up
had a few in
melee
storage.
damage, I guess. I don't know. It's like single DPS.
Oh, I got 14 in storage. I can reset my skills 14 times, dude.
Damage over time. I mean, I don't know. Execute. Like, do I go for that? I don't know. It's like. Your knowledge of what's. Anyway, I am ready to try 59.
All right. Let's hope for the death. I mean, not death.
Only +3. It's not a +4.
Oh, I know. I'm being silly. I'm not actually thinking we're gonna die. Not yet. Not yet.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
I mean, he's not completely wrong on that point, right?
Completely wrong. Yeah, sometimes I wonder about these characters. Honestly,
Yeah.
quotes that comes out of this woman's mouth. Really questionable.
Agreed. Blast them all! For the Emperor! The Empire will rise.
And when the music stops, then you freeze.
They shall freeze for an eternity. And they will suffer.
Ooh, this is a cool thing. What is that? Giant chaos ball.
Well, I'll be there in a moment. Chaos spawns were behind us, so I cleared them out. Because I didn't want them, you know, biting our butts. And they were moving towards us a little.
Not just.
Hey! Yeah, that's a good idea. Giant chaos spawn, those are just great fun. You know, he really seems to be losing his health well with 2 robots gunning him down and you chopping him to bits. I'm shooting him with my pea shooter once in a while to do a little bit of scratching. I hate for him to itch, so I'm trying to, you know, make sure I scratch the itch for him. The amount of damage I do is so pitiful, it's hilarious.
You're pitiful. Pitiful, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're familiar with Weird Al, right?
A little bit, because I've been in grocery stores, but that's about it. When I was, you know, a decade ago or more, when I had to go to grocery stores, they played it in the stores some.
It's pretty impressive playing Weird Al in grocery stores.
Oh, Weird Al. I thought you were saying the original one. I didn't hear your say Weird Al. Microphone messed up.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Weird Al. Yeah. I have heard one of his in a grocery store once, and that was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's kind of unusual to hear in a grocery store.
Yeah. No, I like his stuff.
Same, yeah.
Wow, these guys are tough. They're not taking the robots out, but they're definitely doing a number on them. Thank goodness that the robots have a, you know, stupid measly 14,000 health.
Yeah. I'm just gonna freeze these, I think. Just make this a little easier. There's an awful lot of them.
Because I sure don't have 14,000 health. I have 4,000. Think about that. I have 4,000 health, right? They have 14,000. It's like not anywhere close.
They're not gonna have like the resistance that we have.
They do better than me. I must not have much resistance either then, because they do better than I do at most of the survival situations.
And chaos spawn again.
Apparently their leaders are chaos spawns.
He deserved worse. Much worse.
Because, you know, obviously everyone wants to serve a chaos spawn. Makes the most sense. They're the most intelligent of the group.
For sure.
You know, mindless, raving lunatics. Yeah, like if this Black Legion Chaos Warrior was chopping on me, I'd have been dead. My robots don't even show a sign of being scratched, really, at this point.
Good man.
So I think they have more armor, and more health, and more resistances, and more damage, and they're just better.
Just better.
Just better. Oh, hey, look, Decimator. Whoop, I'm out. I was already losing health way too quick. Hey, I'm back at full health thanks to my robots getting scratched. They still have 13,000 health and are healing up faster than they're being damaged often. Oh, man.
Oh, that is insane.
There's so many numbers, it's hard to even see what the numbers say.
Right.
Like, I literally cannot read the numbers because they're overlapping. It's silly. Oh, wow. I just saw the time. I should have been done like in 50 minutes ago.
Ah, well, in that case, probably should fit it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been looking at it, so
no,
because I'm fine. So
yeah, no, you're good. I'm not blaming you. I just looked over and saw the time, and I'm like, oh, I gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, you might want to yeah.
So about that. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been a blast. We hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to follow us and go and drop Matt that hat a follow as well. He's the one we've been playing with tonight. We do Kingmaker on his channel. He does the awesome music things that I'm not talented enough to do. So drop him a follow. Hang out with him. He's a good guy. Let me see if I see anyone doing anything of the sort. See someone doing Dragon Age. That's cool.
Dragon Age, nice.
Oh.
Love Dragon Age.
So it's either Dragon Age or Dragon's Dogma 2.
I mean, to you, buddy. I actually wanna run something in Ferelden, some stage. I do.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's just finding the right system because Fantasy Age is fine. Doesn't quite, doesn't quite hit the way that it should, in my opinion. Could probably be modified too. It's just.
Yeah, it's all good.
But
Well, thank you all for being here.
Right. Yeah. Thanks,
Join us
everybody.
next time for more fun. Until then, enjoy the stories. We'll see you guys next time.